Param Shanti. This is a very important and interesting video which reveals deep secrets of Andromeda galaxy. Bapuji, through his divine vision, threw light into the invisible worlds of creation of Andromeda galaxy. This will prove how and why Hindu scriptures have written so much on infinite Brahmandas. This is a video for every inquisitive soul searching for the truth, irrespective of religion, caste, and creed. This is a must-watch video. I request everyone to watch this video till end to know all the secrets of creation of Andromeda galaxy. You can find many articles and videos on Andromeda galaxy based on findings of science. But today we'll discuss about the spiritual aspects of Andromeda galaxy, which will give a clear picture about the invisible world of creation in Andromeda galaxy. We'll bring forth such astonishing facts of Andromeda galaxy which even not known to science till date. This will be a very unique video. The facts which we will discuss in this video are as follows. How many solar systems are there? Whether there are 5 element human creations exist in that galaxy. What type of technology are in use in Andromeda galaxy? Whether there is mortal world in that Andromeda galaxy? What is the power of creator of Andromeda galaxy? Whether there are aliens, UFO and other extraterrestrial visitors in Andromeda galaxy? How the life force works in that galaxy? Whether it is similar to ours on Earth? Every question will be answered in a very simple manner. Everyone must watch this channel and subscribe this channel to see many such interesting videos. So Bapuji has explained how life is in Andromeda galaxy in a very simple language. Bapuji explains our galaxy, that is Milky Way galaxy, is approximately 30 to 35 lakh light years away from Andromeda galaxy. Even though science is claiming the distance between Andromeda galaxy and Milky Way galaxy is around 25 lakh light years, but what Bapuji has seen in his divine vision, it is around 30 to 35 lakh light years. The diameter of Andromeda galaxy is 1.46 lakh light years. Even though as per science it is found that size of Andromeda galaxy is 1.52 lakh light years. But according to Bapuji, the data of Andromeda galaxy, what Bapuji explaining here is what he is directly visualizing through his divine vision. So this is very unique. Andromeda galaxy is a very big galaxy. This is one amongst the 172 cluster of galaxies in which our galaxy, that is Milky Way, is also a part. Andromeda is the biggest among the all 172 galaxies. The size of our galaxy is 1 lakh light years, whereas Andromeda galaxy is 1.46 light years. There are 800 billion solar systems in our galaxy, whereas Andromeda galaxy has 3000 billion solar system. So it is a very big one as compared to our galaxy. Science tells about two suns in a solar system, but this is not found in our universe. Generally, two suns cannot be possible in a solar system. So second sun is a reflection of first one. This is a separate subject, it will be discussed later. In our scriptures, Andromeda galaxy may be named as Mandakini. There is no clear information in this regard, but Andromeda is such a big galaxy, it can be seen in the sky with naked eye. So those 172 galaxies revolve around their creator, and the celestial power of creator of 172 galaxies is 13 Kala. It is a measure of power, celestial power of any object, celestial object. The celestial power of creator of Andromeda galaxy is 12 Kala, and it resides at the center of Andromeda galaxy. The power of creator of our universe is 20 Kala. The power of creator of our galaxy, that is Milky Way, is 10 Kala. Bapuji has already explained that celestial power of a creator of a galaxy varies from 8 to 12 Kala. Thus, at the center of Andromeda galaxy, which is the center of power of Andromeda galaxy, called as the Great Supreme Award. This is filled with celestial power of 12 Kala. In case of galaxy, the creator is known as Maha Brahma, whereas the creator of a solar system is called as Brahma. Galaxy is created by Maha Brahma. Infinite shivs are created by one affirmation of Maha Brahma. Similarly, infinite Maha Brahmas are created by the affirmation of Param Maha Brahma. One can watch the video Secret of Shiva to understand the concepts of Shiva, Mahashiva, and Param Mahashiva. One of the astonishing facts is that inside Andromeda galaxy there are 3000 billion black holes in addition to 3000 billion solar systems. The create to create is a habit. This is passed on as a legacy from its creator. That means spirit of creation, what we see in Shiva, is a property transferred from Mahashiva. Similarly, the spirit of creation that we find in Mahashiva is transferred from Paramahasiva. It is a natural process that when a creator creates its creation, the records registered in the might, that is Paramahatattva, automatically gets transferred to its creation. This record is called as sanskara in spiritual terms. To create has become a sanskar for everyone, right from Shiva to Paramahasiva and even beyond Paramahasiva. That means all 172 galaxies in cluster of galaxies have same sanskar. That is the habit of creation. So they all naturally incline to create. There are many such cluster of galaxies exist inside the universe. In some cluster of galaxies, there are 100 or 150 galaxies, depending on the size of cluster, whereas some bigger clusters have 250 galaxies. In every cluster, the galaxies always revolve around its creator. The discussions made here and information divulged here by Bapuji are not yet revealed by science. Whatever Bapuji sees in his divine vision directly, that is told by him, and he never comes prepared beforehand during explaining the structure of creations of higher dimensions. Even while explaining the architecture and structure of 16 Kala universe to Zero Kala universe in Blackboard in one of the video, then also Bapuji was directly in communion with higher world through divine vision. So every knowledge delivered by Bapuji is unique, and during explaining Behad he establishes himself in pure soul consciousness state. Then Anandbhai asks another question to Bapuji. Recently, scientists revealed that there is an apprehension about collision of Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda galaxy. Whether it is possible, Bapuji explains, no, it is not at all possible. This is because the creator of Andromeda galaxy has power of 12 Kala. So it has ample anti-gravity power to keep sufficient distance from other galaxies. Galaxies have higher degree of celestial power with a greater magnitude. Thus, galaxies never collide with each other. In fact, such facts are observed in solar systems where bigger solar systems make attempts to engulf the smaller solar systems. Those celestial bodies having lower power have a tendency to fight for power and to steal power by absorbing smaller solar systems. But this does not happen in case of galaxies, as those galaxies and their creator have significant magnitude of power, so they all maintain fixed distance and also revolve with accurate speed, so that distance between galaxies can be maintained at a particular level. This celestial power of creator of 172 galaxies also plays a major role in keeping appropriate distance between all galaxies. Then another question, whether solar systems and in Andromeda have life or not. Andromeda galaxy has 3000 billion solar systems. and every solar system has many planets and also many planets like Earth. Whatever there is, wherever there is a planet like Earth, then there will be creations in physical form. Here on Earth, there is five element creation, but there in Andromeda galaxy, the Earth like planets have creations of different combinations of elements. Whether humans in Andromeda galaxy are like us on this Earth, Bapuji explains, there are humans in Andromeda galaxy. They also look like humans on Earth, but their ether elements are different from our ether elements. Every galaxy has a different ether element. This is because in the beginning of creation, a spherical boundary is created by the creator and the creation is made inside the spherical globe. So every galaxy has a different combination of elements. At some places, it is five element creation. At some places, the creation is made of six elements. Whereas at some places, the creation also found to be made of combination of 10 elements. Accordingly, humans are made of combination of different elements in different galaxies according to ether elements of respective galaxies. Anandbhai asks another question whether there are 14 dimensions in their solar system as we find in our solar system. Bapuji explains all solar systems are almost similar. Every solar system has Earth like planet, and also there are many layers of planes of creation above as well as below the Earth plane. But the number of dimensions or planes of creations varies. Accordingly, the cycles of time also vary in different solar systems. In our solar system, the time period of our Brahma is 100 years, but it is different for other solar systems in Andromeda galaxy. Anandbhai asks whether Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar also exist there. Bapuji tells different solar systems have different creations. In many solar systems, Brahma does not exist. The creator of Andromeda galaxy is Mahasiva. Mahasiva created many Siva through affirmation. Then Siva created their creation by first creating Akari Siva or Shakti, and Akari Siva Shakti created Vishnu, then Vishnu created Brahma. Brahma created supreme celestial powerful entities known as Parampurusha. They created seven dimensions of creation. So the creation in other solar systems are almost similar to our solar system. But in certain cases where Vishnu creates many Brahmas and each Brahma creates very small solar systems. In this way, many small solar systems are also created. Such small solar systems are also found in our galaxy. Their size is around half light year or even more smaller than that. So in hierarchy, we can see one Vishnu over many Brahmas, and then above many Vishnus, we can find Adi Siva and Adi Shakti. Many galaxies have such similar type of creations. It is observed that combination of elements varies in different solar systems. At the top of all layers of creation, such as Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, and Shivapuri, there is always supreme abode known as Paramdham. Anandbhai asks another question. What is the age of humans in other galaxy, that is in Andromeda galaxy? Bapuji explains there are infinite solar systems and infinite Earth-like planets where physical creation flourishes. Some places there are humans of five elements, in some places there are humans of seven elements, and in some places even there are humans made of 10 elements. Accordingly, their ages also vary. According to combination of elements, the time cycles of respective planets also differ from each other. So some planets have 4 yuga, some have 5 yuga, and some have 6 yuga. Every planet, the age of humans depletes as yuga changes from Satya Yuga to Kali Yuga. In Satya Yuga, the average age of human is 1 lakh years, and in Kali Yuga, the age diminishes to 100 years because in Kali Yuga, the environment is filled with negative vibrations. Everywhere, the process of cyclic destruction takes place similar to this Brahmanda. This means periodic destructions such as Ardha Pralay, Pralay, Kalpa Pralay, Mahakalpa Pralay take place everywhere. The time period and frequency of destruction varies between various solar systems. Also, the names of periodic destruction are different for different solar systems. There are many solar systems having power of 4 kala and their size is 4 light years. Such bigger solar systems have multiple dimensions of creations, even more than 14 dimensions or layers of creations what we see on Earth. There are also many smaller solar systems inside these bigger solar systems, but have those smaller solar systems have much more negative elements. When those smaller solar systems have reached their extreme negativity, then those solar systems are destroyed by the Vishnu to eliminate negative creation. There are some solar systems where planets glowing in the form of diamond or gold can also be seen. These are all common things. Anandbhai asks another question. Scientists tell that there is only water in some planets. Whether it is true? Bapuji tells there are many such planets, but in fact, this is not water. Science cannot know what type of matter exactly those are from such a large distance, but those matter look transparent like water. In time to come, science may come to know about it in true sense with more development of science. Anand bhai, another question, whether there are other life forms like animal world and plant world also exist in Andromeda galaxy? Bapuji tells, whatever we see all around in this mortal world, everything is almost same in all planets. All these 172 galaxies have similar type of creations everywhere because these 172 cluster of galaxies have a common creator and they are like brothers and they also have same habits or sanskar as their creator is same and they all are created in similar manner from one affirmation, so it is a law that they all have same habit or sanskar. Another question, whether in Andromeda galaxy the human civilization is also as advanced as on Earth. Bapuji tells, even in this solar system, there are many creations which are much more advanced than our human civilization on Earth. If you consider Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, then Shivapuri, and Paramdham, where creation is supremely advanced as compared to the creation on Earth, souls travel from one galaxy to another galaxy. The souls from Andromeda galaxy travels to our galaxy that is called Milky Way galaxy. Similarly, souls from our galaxy also travels to Andromeda galaxy. The connecting path between galaxies are made of supreme light having power 5 kala or 6 kala or even 10 kala depending on the connecting places in galaxies. These light paths are called ropeways. There are many such light paths which connects galaxies in space. There are doorways at both ends of the ropeways which give entrance to a respective galaxies. For entry into a galaxy, visa card is also required, similar to entry into a different country on Earth. There is a connecting path from the center of our galaxy to Andromeda galaxy, which opens directly inside the Andromeda galaxy. The speed of travel in connecting ropeways depends on the power of supreme light in which the ropeways are built in. If the connecting ropeway is made of supreme light of 8 kala, then speed will be equivalent to power of 8 kala, that is approximately 200 billion light years per second. Generally, souls travel in groups in space vehicles with different sizes. There are sizes of space vehicles having capacity of 2000 souls or 10,000 souls or even very bigger size space vehicles having capacity of 5 lakh souls. These space vehicles travel at a very high speed to the tune of 200 billion light years per second. in those ropeways, or even more, depending on the power of connecting path. There is need of visa clearances and permissions to enter into different galaxies. There are many entrances in a galaxy, but visa permission is required to make entry in each entrance of galaxy. Every doorway is fitted with automatic supercomputers, and all security checks are carried out at each entrance accurately at lightning speed. These supercomputers are very powerful, even more powerful than the quantum computers as we envisage on Earth, which is still in developing stage. It is found that Andromeda Galaxy has many business ties with many other galaxies. So Andromeda Galaxy is a prime business center amongst all 172 galaxies. Supercomputers in Andromeda Galaxy is similar to subtle forms of powerful souls which works automatically, intelligently, and very precisely. Recently, the artificial intelligence which has been developed on Earth is nothing in comparison to the advanced technology they have. There are 3,000 billion solar systems in Andromeda Galaxy, and each galaxy has infinite variety of creations, multiple dimensions of creations, and variety of souls. Inside this galaxy, there are also 3,000 billion black holes. That means when 3,000 billion solar systems dissolve to form black holes at the same time, 3,000 billion solar systems rejuvenate into new solar systems. So they saying in scriptures that in a second, millions of solar systems are created as well as destroyed simultaneously in a galaxy. That means 1 second in every second of Mahasiva, millions of solar systems are created as well as destroyed. Similarly, in our galaxy Milky Way, there are 800 billion solar systems and also 800 billion black holes. There is a book named Life in Multiverse, which is freely available in our website in PDF form, which can be downloaded freely by anyone. There is description of infinite, boundless, vast creation in the multiverse, but the detailed description about Andromeda Galaxy was not in that book, which is discussed here in this video. This information is presently divulged by Bapuji for the first time in this video. Another question. So please explain how developed science and technology is in Andromeda Galaxy. What is the celestial power in that galaxy? Bapuji explains the solar systems in Andromeda Galaxy have power ranges from 1 to 4 kala. The solar systems with power 1 kala have size of 1 light year, and solar systems with power of 4 kala have size of 4 light years. The souls reside in 4 kala Paramdham, that is, in the supreme abode of 4 kala solar systems. These souls are very powerful and intelligent. These souls can travel everywhere, anywhere inside the Andromeda galaxy. And for that travel, they have made ropeways or highways made of supreme light. Those who want to travel through those ropeways, they have to pay fees in terms of power of supreme light known as Kala. So in order to cross the ropeways, one has to pay the price to the owner of ropeway in terms of supreme light. This is similar to toll tax on earth while one has to pay while crossing the toll gate. Generally the ropeways are used to go out of Andromeda galaxy as well as travel inside the galaxy. They are generally made of power of 8 kala of supreme light or more than that. So if a traveler or space vehicle wants to cross the ropeway of 8 kala, then traveler has to pay 8 kala supreme light as toll tax. While the ropeways or pathways of light are used by the travelers, then there is also loss of power in the ropeways. So in order to maintain power connectivity in the ropeways, toll tax is charged from the space vehicles using those ropeways. The more the path are used, the more power losses take place in the ropeways. The powers of ropeways can be recouped by donation of powers by the users of pathways. Each space vehicle is spherical in shape. One can observe that Whether it is solar system or galaxy or universe, everything is spherical in shape. It is scientifically proved that there is minimum loss of power in a spherical shape. The speed of space vehicles in which souls move from one place to other are very fast, unimaginable in terms of Earth parameters. There is tremendous power in incorporeal supreme light forms. One can travel through affirmations only, means just by a blink of thought the soul can reach from one place to other separated by a distance of lakhs of light years. The speed of light is only 3 lakh kilometers per second. The souls who travel in incorporeal form, they have tremendous speed. Suppose a group of souls sitting in a vehicle of 1 color power and they want to travel to the nearest solar system situated at a distance 4.2 light years, then this space vehicle of 1 color celestial power can reach within a millionth of a second to the nearest solar system. This second is the time on Earth only. So one can imagine how fast souls travel in incorporeal form. There are ropeways of 8 color to 10 color power connecting between Andromeda galaxy and other galaxies. The speed in those ropeways are tremendous. Suppose a space vehicle wants to reach a place 40 lakh light years away on this ropeway of 8 color power, then space vehicle can reach that place within no time. That means in a fraction of second. So this is because the speed of space vehicle is 200 billion light years per second at 8 color power. So the power of the speed varies with power of supreme light. Another question, whether there are also deities and law of karma also works in Andromeda galaxy. Everywhere, Bapuji explains, everywhere law of nature works and it is almost same everywhere. Yes, there are also deities reside in higher dimensions. That means there also exist many layers of creations like physical world, subtle world, causal world, and great causal world. Souls acquire different bodies in different worlds of creation. Yes, also, theory of karma works there. That means souls are aware of theory of karma in Andromeda galaxy. Human souls in Andromeda galaxy also have causal body, which is made of ether elements. But there, the quality of ether element is completely different from ether element of this Brahmanda. There is another layer called super ether element that is also present in human souls. There are different combinations of elements in solar systems of Andromeda galaxy. This all depends on the affirmation of the souls. Based on the affirmations, various type of life forms manifest. So accordingly, there are many different types of animals, birds, plants coexist along with human creation. Bapuji also explains that he can also see a very typical animal on the planets of Andromeda galaxy. That animal looks like a lion, as we see on Earth, which eats humans and other animals. That animal has power of 2 to 3 kala in its soul. When Bapuji examined in detail, he finds that earlier those lion-like animals were humans, but they developed habits of eating other animals. Gradually, they acquired the form of or the shape of a lion. Another question, whether there are also multiple religions in Andromeda galaxy as we see on Earth. Bapuji tells there exist different kind of people who follow the path of God and others who are against God. Periodic destructions also take place there like Ardha Pralay, Pralay, Kalpa Pralay, Mahakalpa Pralay. What we see in this planet about different types of religion, they are the souls who have come from many other smaller cluster of solar systems and galaxies with very very low power. Their habits and behavior is according to their sanskar of their solar systems from where they have come. In Andromeda galaxy, there is complete prohibition of entry of souls from those smaller solar systems or galaxies where there is very low power. There is a very powerful system of administration and security check in Andromeda galaxy. So outside souls with different sanskar are not allowed, but all type of souls can get entry into our galaxy without any security check. That's why in Andromeda galaxy, the situation on Earth-like planets are not so deteriorating and grave as we find on Earth. There is no religious fighting in any of the Earth-like planets in Andromeda galaxy as we see on Earth. There is no multiple religion in Andromeda galaxy, but still there is fight between deities and demons. Earlier also on Earth there used to be fight between deities and demons. Deities became humans and also they further degraded to demons and resided in nether world called Patallo. Similar things also happen in Andromeda galaxy. This is a natural law that when soul is entangled in karmic accounts, then original soul is covered by heavier layers of karmic bodies. That is heavier combination of elements and soul fall down to very low dimension of dark world. This law is valid everywhere, even in our solar system also. Today we see many places on earth that people usually worship serpents called Nagadevta. The real fact is that once upon a time, the same serpent was a deity but now degraded to a reptile life form. This same process still exists in Andromeda galaxy. That is, deities became demon due to many karmic accounts. In another question, in Gujarat, many people worship Gogadev, who is a form of snake only. Bapuji explains that even in his village Ambasan in Gujarat, there is a rubbery community. In their cattle shed, they usually worship Gogadev. Bapuji, as a small child, had seen all these rituals and traditions of worshipping Gogadev in the form of snake by villagers. Even many had seen Gogadev in the form of living snake also. In his uncle's village, when Bapuji as a small child used to visit his uncle's home, he used to see that a Gogadev used to be present under a banyan tree, and Gogadev usually appeared to all villagers as a snake on many occasions. So Gogadev in the form of snake reside in nether world called Naglo, which is the lowest dimension of creation below earth. They were once upon a time deity, gradually they degraded to human, then to demons, and then further fell down to become serpent due to their karmic accounts. Exactly same process exists in Andromeda galaxy, but there are some minor differences. Another question, whether fighting between deities and demons also take place in Andromeda galaxy as we see on Earth. Bapuji explains, now the human population on Earth is at its peak, that is 800 crore, which is maximum, and Earth has never witnessed such a high number of human population till present time. So here on Earth there is continuous fighting between many religious groups. There are four yuga on Earth, but there are five or six yuga in other planets in Andromeda. During the period of Kali Yuga, the elements get contaminated everywhere, and then the process of dissolution of creation starts to take place. Because any soul from outside galaxy can easily enter and exit without any security check in our galaxy. So many souls from other galaxies, cluster of solar systems and universes have incarnated here on Earth in human form. This is the root cause of all sorts of conflicts and also such a huge population on Earth. But in order to enter into Andromeda galaxy, a soul has to overcome a stiff security check, and then the soul is subjected to training on how to stay and conduct in that galaxy. Even after entry into that galaxy, there is continuous surveillance on the outsider souls on their conduct and activity. So, due to strict control on their entry of outside souls, There is no such scenario of multiple religion which we see on earth. Another question. Here on earth, knowledge of soul is considered as the supreme knowledge, and the soul who has complete knowledge about soul, they have high value in spiritual realm. Whether there are also human souls strive to learn knowledge of soul in Andromeda galaxy. Bapuji explains the creator of these 172 cluster of galaxies is one and same. So all galaxies are like brothers. Whatever habit or sanskara have been transferred from their father, the creator, as legacy is equal for all galaxies. During the process of creation of galaxies by their creator through affirmation along with supreme light, the sanskar or records in the mind also transfers to the creation, that is to the individual galaxies. So all galaxies have similar creation and all souls are of similar nature. Another question, what pleasure they all derive, whether it is Shiv or Mahashiv or Paramahashiv, through manifestation of such creations, which is subjected to periodic painful destruction processes. Bapuji tells, for them, whether it is Shiv, Mahashiv, or Paramahashiv, creation is a matter of play that is equivalent to a situation a child plays with its toys without any emotion. The creation can be compared to a scene how a small child derives pleasure by playing with its moving toys. The whole game of creation starts with an affirmation of Shiva, and then Shiva derives pleasure by seeing its own creation. Creation is a habit or sanskara of Shiva that has passed on to Shiva as a legacy from its creator Mahashiva, while Shiva is created from Mahashiva. Similarly, Mahashiva acquires the sanskar of creation from Param Mahashiva. During the process of creation of Shiva, Mahashiva, or Param Mahashiva, this habit of sanskara, the habit or the sanskar of creation automatically transfer to the creator, to the creation from its creator. That means if we analyze on the basis of Behadgyan, then ultimately from the creator of multiverse this habit of creations get transferred down to all levels up to the lowermost level of Shiva. That means according to habit or sanskar of creator, the creation is manifested by the creator through affirmation, and with time this creation is also deteriorated according to available power of the creator. So creation and destruction becomes a continuous process. That's why it is written in our scriptures, in every second trillions of solar systems are created as well as destructed. Another question, whether humans in Andromeda galaxy can come to our earth. There is a law in this cluster of 172 galaxies that in order to travel from one galaxy to other in this cluster, a soul must have minimum celestial power of 5 kala. So any soul having power more than 5 kala can easily travel from Andromeda galaxy to our galaxy or from our galaxy to Andromeda galaxy. The owner of our galaxy initially has power of 10 kala. So initially when creations were made from the creator of our galaxy, then the souls with power up to 8 or 9 kala were created by the Mahasiva of our galaxy. So such souls with power more than 5 kala can easily travel between galaxies. Another question. Now scientists are sending space vehicles to Mars. Whether it is possible to send space vehicles made of physical elements to other galaxies to explore the possibilities of subtle dimensions. Bapuji explains this space vehicle Voyager was sent to space by NASA scientists in the 1970s to explore possibilities of creation in outer space. Still it is moving. Till date, this space vehicle has reached maximum up to Maharloka only. This cannot even reach up to Brahmalok, which is far away from its present position. Even the rays of sun cannot reach to Vishnupuri. So with the help of any physical device, that is with space vehicles, Journey to other galaxies is impossible. Only souls with power of 5 kala in incorporeal form can travel to other galaxies. This is the law for everyone in this cluster of 172 galaxies. Anand Bhai asks another question. The soul whose power has become diminished, how the soul can increase its soul power? How to increase power beyond 5 kala? Bapuji explains, consider a soul having celestial power of 2 kala, and this soul wants to increase its power. Then this soul must connect with love and devotion to a soul of higher celestial power like 8 kala to 10 kala. This connection is known as yoga or upasana in spiritual terms, which means pure love. The love is so pure and intense that power from soul of higher celestial power will automatically flow down to the soul with lower power. Love is the secret of acquiring power, and through love only power can be received in a soul. This is the law in this cluster of 172 galaxies. Now there are souls who have come from great universe to earth. Bapuji has already told in other videos that soul of Dulles canon is also present in our Brahmanda in subtle form and also works on earth in physical form through a cell in a human body. Now there are also very powerful souls having celestial power of 1000 kala. They are residing near the center of our galaxy. Those souls are traveling souls. They all are usually always on journey from one place to other in space. One can understand detail if one will watch our video on journey of soul. Now we will discuss about the scale of time in Andromeda galaxy. How much time has already been elapsed since the creation of Andromeda galaxy? So Bapuji explains in detail. All the 172 galaxies were created at a time on the single affirmation of one creator. Thus, the age of all 172 galaxies are same. So, Andromeda galaxy is as old as our Milky Way galaxy. So, all 172 Mahasiva were created at a time by their creator. All Mahasiva are always present at the center of galaxy in incorporeal form. Scientists cannot see presence of Mahasiva at the center of galaxy. This is because the Mahasiva are made of supreme light having celestial power of 10 kala or more, so they cannot be detected by any human made physical instruments or devices like cameras or telescope. That's why science is telling that there is a supermassive black hole at the center of galaxy, but there is tremendous gravity power at the center of galaxy. This is the reason why infinite solar systems revolve around the center of galaxy. If we want to calculate the age of galaxy with the help of timescales on Earth, then the number will be so large that it will become incomprehensible. If we analyze it, then one can understand deep meaning of all facts. One day of Brahma is equal to 432 crore human years on earth. In this way, 100 years of Brahma is equal to 311 trillion human years on earth. It is written in our scriptures, in every second, infinite solar systems are created and destroyed. That means 1 second of Mahasiva is equal to 311 trillion human years on earth. So it is practically incomprehensible to evaluate the age of our galaxy in terms of human years on earth. Kal means time, the power as well as the motion or expansion. That means how much time a creation will survive. It depends on power of creator. So time depends on power of creator. At present, the power remained in the creator of our Milky Way galaxy is only half of the original power of 10 kala. So present power of Milky Way is only 5 kala. The original capacity to hold power in Mahasiva is 10 kala, but the quality and quantity of power now remained inside Mahasiva is only equivalent to 5 kala.
That means half of the time of our Milky Way has already been elapsed. Even we cannot calculate the half of time period of our galaxy, which is the present age of our galaxy. That's why it is told that the concept of time is incomprehensible by a human soul in physical form on earth. If you assume the lifespan of Mahashiva is 10,000 years, then its half, that is 5,000 years, has already been completed. So 5,000 years has already been elapsed. It is also a fact that in every second of Mahashiva, the time span of a Brahmanda ends. So one can imagine during the span of 5,000 years how many times a Brahmanda has been created and destroyed. No one can calculate it. It is beyond the imagination of a human soul on earth. Another important question put to Bapuji. All these things are beyond the range of a normal human thought power. We are here discussing about the transformation of creation, whether the concept of transformation is known in other Brahmandas, solar systems, in Andromeda galaxy or in other galaxies. Bapuji explains infinite number of galaxies collectively form a Niharika. So inside a Niharika, there are trillions and trillions of galaxies like Milky Way or Akashganga. As far as transformation is concerned, even people on Earth are not aware of it. What to tell about other solar systems? Nobody knows about this mission of grand transformation. Everybody is engaged in their routine activity. Everyone is happy in their illusory world known as Maya ki dunya. Nobody has any knowledge or concern about the transformation of creation. Another question: when will the science on earth develop to such a level that everyone can see the invisible world of creation? What you are telling now? Bapuji tells when soul will attain supreme light form in incorporeal state by establishing itself in pure soul consciousness, then soul can see all these invisible worlds of creation. The soul can visualize the creation according to the power in the soul. That means range of vision of a soul is limited by the power in the soul. Another question: many spiritual masters and religious fathers have come on earth, but no one has told about such magnanimous, invisible creations of infinite dimensions having infinite power. Bapuji tells, at the end of every Manvantar, that is a periodic on earth, Saptarshis, that is seven rishis, means seven realized great souls, used to come to earth to disseminate the knowledge of infinite solar systems. But nobody listens to them because nobody has any interest in learning those great knowledge of invisible world. Everyone is entangled in Maya and everyone is infatuated by the visions created by the dance of Maya. So nobody has interest about or in the true knowledge of self. Many souls have power of 12 to 13 kala. They usually come down from Niharika to disseminate the knowledge of higher dimensions of creation, but nobody listens to them. They all came here to take the souls to higher dimensions where soul can enjoy eternal bliss. But here on earth, the soul is submerged in such strong layers of illusory worlds of creation that soul is completely unconscious about the presence of eternal bliss and its true divine nature. Anandbhai asks, please explain the process, what a soul has to do in the present case. If a soul has come from Andromeda galaxy, but when it takes the human form, it forgets all its memory, then what effort it will do to return to its home? Bapuji tells generally in case of powerful and knowledgeable soul, they originally reside in subtle form and send one cell to take the form of human body. So this subtle form sends rays of affirmation and vibrations in the form of various signals to human form on earth so that human form can emerge its memory of its original home in Andromeda galaxy. So now there are various types of souls present on earth and every soul has different habit or sanskara. This can be clearly observed on earth as multiple religious groups, multiple spiritual followers, multiple doctrines have been cropped up in the past 1,000 years on earth. Anandbhai asks another question, whether this subtle form is not capable of lifting the human form to higher dimension through its divine power. Bapuji explains, yes, when necessity will arise, that means when situation will call for leaving this earth plane, then this subtle form will take away this human soul by sending rays of affirmations, vibrations, and power. There are many deep secrets of galaxy which Bapuji can see through his divine vision, but those cannot be expressed in words. Our multiverse is completely different from other multiverses because there is no five element worlds of creation in other multiverses, whereas the other multiverses has creations of supreme lights having celestial power of at least five kala. Anandbhai asks, if a soul has come from Andromeda galaxy, then how it will return to Andromeda galaxy? Bapuji tells, only a soul having power more than 5 kala can travel to this galaxy from Andromeda galaxy. Let's say a soul of 6 kala has traveled to this galaxy. But souls always travel in groups. If its group is in causal world, then soul will join his group in causal world, then they all will collectively travel in a group to Paramdham of this Brahmand, that is supreme abode of this Brahmand. Then those souls will travel to a space situated in the mid of our galaxy. There exists a direct ropeway connecting to Andromeda galaxy. From there, those group of souls can travel to Andromeda galaxy in a fraction of second. Anandbhai asks another question, how much time remains for Andromeda galaxy to sustain its creation? The original power of Andromeda galaxy is 12 kala, which is a quite big power. Until date, only 4 kala of original power has been exhausted. So Andromeda galaxy has still a long time to continue its creation. But our galaxy has already exhausted half of its power. Whereas in case of Andromeda galaxy, it has exhausted only one third of its original power. If this multiverse is not transformed, then everything will continue to run like this. That means the process of creation and destruction will continue on Earth, and the time cycles of universes, galaxies, solar systems will run as it is what we see presently. Anandbhai tells, if no one has any problem, then why to carry out this grand transformation process? Bapuji explains, human souls in mortal world are crying with pain and accusing God why he has created such a bad creation. Mostly in human world, every soul is cursing God for creating such a distressful creation. Shiva, the creator of this Brahmand, had he wished, then he could have stopped the fall of creation to such a low level of painful mortal world. Shiva could have stopped the creation at the level of Maharloka by creating a boundary all around the Maharloka. In this way, souls could have been prevented from further downgrading, and the souls could be lifted back to their original state. Then souls would not have come across such painful, distressful world of creation. Creators should find always ways and means to avoid the formation of mortal world. Here in this multiverse, a creator is creating souls and then again destroying them, which is known as creation and destruction of creation. During Mahakalpa Pralay, Shiva enters into sun and creates super fire, supreme fire known as Kalagni, and through this Kalagni, it winds of its creation. Similarly, during Mahakal Pralay, Mahashiva absorbs all its creation in its each cell. All creators start their creation through a single affirmation and also winds up their creation through affirmation. Here we discuss only about one galaxy and one cluster of galaxies. There are infinite cluster of galaxies where similar things are happening, that is creation and destruction. Our universe has a diameter of 2,400 billion light years. There are trillions of cluster of galaxies inside a universe. Our universe has power of only 0 kala, but it has creation up to 20 kala because the original power of the creator of this universe was 20 kala. but now it has been reduced to zero color. Please watch our old video on universe to understand all these facts. We are stuffing it here. Still there are any questions on Andromeda galaxy, then please write below in the comment box so that we can ask those to Bapuji to get exact answer. Please join our other YouTube channels like Meditation and Motivation, Spiritual Podcast, Maji ke Dibya Sandesh, and a Jheel Patel channel. If you are interested to learn meditation techniques, then please join daily meditation at 5:30 to 6:30 in Meditation and Motivation channel. Param Shant.
बेहद की परम शांति सोचो बोलो परम शांति में
Join us daily for live meditation, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on YouTube Live. Subscribe now. Website www.paramshanti.org. Email us anand@paramshanti.org. Like, share, subscribe. Join today.
बेहद की परम शांति सोचो